been really tough, right? It's for different reasons, and that I won't go into right now. But my point is, at this point in my life, this phase of my life, I choose to be what y'all see right now. I choose that, even if that's not what's really going on sometimes. But I make a choice to just be joyful and just be thankful that I get a new set of God's grace and mercy every day. So every day now, like when I open my eyes, I'll be like, okay, Lord, you did it again. Thank you. You did it again. What we doing today, Lord? What we doing? Because I cannot worry about nothing else except today. He gives us the provision for today. Once he wakes us up, okay, what we doing today? I no longer focus on tomorrow, next week, next month. I don't even know if I'm going to be here, and neither do y'all. What I have, though, I'm sorry, the sun be, depending on where I'm driving, that sun be kind of like blocking me out, but you can hear me. No matter what, we have today. What y'all going to do with what you have today? If you were told that you know for a fact tomorrow it ain't looking too good, what you going to do today? Do that. Do it. Do that shit. Ashley Silver has a book called Do That Shit. Do it. Do it. Okay? I meant to stop and get a sandwich, and I didn't do that. Y'all, I be talking to y'all, and then I be forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. So let me figure that out real quick. And what else did I want to say? So I told y'all my birthday's coming up, 55, July 3rd. And my parents have a 60th wedding anniversary today. They got married on June 19th, 1965. Yes, they did. And had me on July 3rd, 1970. Yes, they did. And they are still together, never broke up, never separated. And y'all have heard both of my parents on video, so you know they've done their marriage their way. They have loved each other. They have respected each other. They've admired each other. They have taken care of one another. If you think you're going to say anything bad, indifferent, shady about my mama in my dad's presence, baby, you are not going to like the outcome of that. I'm going to tell y'all a story. I don't know if I should tell it on live because I got to see if some of my cousins are on. I was going to tell y'all a story about one time. My dad is he's a man of very few words. He don't talk a lot. That's why y'all don't see him on video that much. He's very prideful. He don't talk a lot. But he make things known, right? So one of the things that everybody always knew is don't F with his wife. Like, they have their relationship their way. Never really seen my parents be super loving and affectionate with each other, which we'll talk about on another live because that did bother me as growing up. Now, why are you in the street like this, lady? So I didn't see them like, canoodling on the couch together. The things that I love and that I live for, I never saw, right? Not with them two. But they did it their way for 60 years, and my dad did not play about her. I had a family member who my dad slapped to the ground with his hand. And I'm not proud of it. I'm not condoning domestic violence or nothing like that. But this family member, female, and this was way back in the day when my parents were much younger and everybody was drinking and that kind of stuff. And I never forget it because I was probably about 13, so maybe just a preteen or whatever. And this family member, I think this family member her and my mom were having a kind of like a verbal, kind of like a, disagreement. But my mom don't really be disagreeing. My mom don't really be saying nothing. But this other family member is like, how you got that one family member that got all just mouth, pop, 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 mouth, pop, pop. And my mom just be like, whatever, okay. She like me, like, okay. And they pop one too many times and said like some cuss words to my mother. And I think she might have said something about FUB or something like that to my mama, and in 2.5 seconds, she was on the ground. My daddy was like, wow. And those family members, of course, stopped speaking to us for a long time. Everybody's good now. We all love each other back again, but it took about a few years for that stuff to get right. I never saw my dad do that before, but I did that day. And, she kind of deserved it because my mother don't want no smoke. My mother ain't never wanted no smoke. My mother don't say nothing to nobody. She don't do nothing to nobody. And so and I remember I said the family member, like, snatched. You remember back in the day we had the phones that got the cords that's in the wall. And she snatched my mom's phone cord out the wall and said something like BITCH. My daddy slapped her so hard to the ground and walked off. He never said a word. Nothing. That's what was so wild about it. He never said a word. And they stopped speaking. They stopped coming over for a while. Close family members. Close. We're all close again now. But that did happen in real life. But yeah, my mom deserves an award for being married to my daddy for 60 years, staying with him for 60 damn years.